Okay, I'll be demonstrating the first step with my little dog here, Chase. So what I would like you to begin with is to get your dog comfortable walking underneath you, because most dogs will be a little afraid or a little timid to walking underneath you. So what I want you to do is hold one of your treats in your hand like this and place it on, like between your legs but behind you, so that your dog walks underneath you. So you want to obviously reward your dog plenty of times for this. And then eventually, what you want to be able to do is to curve that lure around your leg so that your dog goes around your leg like this. Good girl. And eventually, then you can start adding both sides like this. And then once he's complete one side, you do the other one. And eventually, you can even go a little further and then bring that treat here, and then your dog does both sides. So it's a little bit tricky to get used to it, especially the mechanics of it, and your dog will be a little confused in the beginning, but I guarantee if you stick with it, then you'll get a really good figure eight. So go ahead and give it a try with your dog. Okay, step number 2. It's time to incorporate hand signals. What I highly recommend that you do is that you lure your dog 3 times in a row, and then on the 4th repetition, you would only give a hand signal, which is pretending like you have food in your hand. So let me demonstrate with Chase here. Break. So this would be once, twice, 3 times. Now it's on the 4th repetition. No food in my hand, and I simply pretend like I have it. Yes, good girl. But obviously you have to reward your dog with an actual treat after the trick is completed. So what's great about this is that eventually you'll be able to simply point in the direction that you want your dog to go, and he'll be weaving in and out of your legs like this. Yes, good girl. Wait. Yes, good girl. But obviously this takes time and a lot of practice. So you won't be able to do this today, but in a couple days or a week or 2, then you should most likely do this. So give it a try with your dog. All right, step number 3. It's time to condition a verbal command. It's really important that you say your verbal command 1 second before you give your hand signal. And the reason for this is because you want your dog to learn that every time you say that command, then that hand signal comes next. So with repetitions, your dog will anticipate that hand signal, and he will eventually do the behavior without having you to give your hand signal. So to begin conditioning the verbal command, I would like you to put your dog in the sitting position in front of you, or at least in a way that your dog is paying attention to you. Break. So ideally, you want your dog like this, right in front of you and looking straight at you. And what I want you to do is have your hands at your side and say your command, and then 1 second later give your hand signal. Weave. Yes, good girl. Come on, sit. Good girl. Weave. Yes, good girl. So now it's your turn. Give it a try with your dog. All right, step number 4, increasing your dog's enthusiasm to do this trick. So as I mentioned, with my dog here, Chase, she really values playing with toys, much more than eating food. So I'll just demonstrate the 2 different types of responses that I get with the food and with the tug toy. Leave it. break. Come on. Ready? Weave. Yes, good girl. This was actually pretty good for food, but with toys, she does it so much better. Ready? Weave. Yes, good girl. Tug, tug, get it, get it, get it. Good girl. Get it. Give. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. So give it a try with your dog. You know, it could be multiple things. It could be giving your dog lots of praise with that food, or it could be that special cheese or that special steak, or maybe a tug toy like with Chase. So have fun with it.